and kind of seal this out.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what happens too as we get right into this. And you know, I'm a believer. Obviously, being on the winner side of grands, you get an extra set is helpful. But I'm a firm believer in kind of playing through and going at it. Kind of doesn't hurt. You know, you're in that mode, you're in that zone. Unless you're doing like 5-game sets and you're getting worn out. But no, I think will be interesting to see kind of how the players change their play from the winner set this time.
Starting on Battlefield, this is a stage we have yet to see in this entire top 8. I know snakes really like it, but I also know that a lot of people like to counterpick it because they can try and use some of those side platforms.
Okay, that would have been sick.
And then the up tilt. Yeah, but they'll use the side platforms to make it so that Snake can't just up smash when they're trying to recover at the ledge. Kind of gives them a little bit more space here.
Oh, that's a good point. I didn't think about that, but yeah, interesting. But again, we do see ApolloKage getting that early lead. As he's done all game here, but I definitely think Battlefield not bad for Snake. Just these platforms here you can kind of sit on, throw grenades, drop from above and kind of chill. And we'll see how Colorondo finds this kill, whether he's looking for those up air combos. But like in his first set, I think that was one of his biggest struggles. He wasn't able to get these kills, and Snake was getting to like 200, 215 and just not dying.
Right now he's sitting at 170. And like you said before, Snake recovers high. Inkling's fine with that because that up air will seal out that stock.
Yeah, this time, in this setup now, kind of doing that in his favor. Last time he really wasn't able to capitalize off that a lot, but obviously getting that stock and putting himself in a comebackable situation. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, really great job there, man. Colorondo, he takes it. You give him an inch, he takes a mile. He really does. All right, both players, and pretty even game right now. Both players around the same stock.
Yeah. The problem is, like we've talked about, Colorondo's been struggling to get some of those early kills. So while they're at the same percent, this is really where AK's been sealing out those stocks, and Colorondo typically takes about 40 to 50 plus more percent.
Yeah, those up tilts, I mean, really, that's something ApolloKage has just done so well. He knows when pressure's on his shield, that's not enough, or it's too much, and he always lands those up tilts. So great job by him, and now he's just able to kind of rack on this damage here from these grenades. Oh, okay. Oh, nice air dodge.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there it is. Yeah. Yeah, and I think in the first set, not even just including recovering high, I think Colorondo just wasn't able to get many of those kills at all with up air. And so I think obviously this time, 2 of them so far. Great kill move for Inkling and just making this a little bit better, but he's at so high percent, and the up air is going to take game number 1.
Pretty commanding game from AK, but there were definitely some bright spots from Colorondo. Really, just the big thing is he needs to try and find some way to seal these stocks out earlier. Again, it's one of those easier said than done things, but when you're sitting there constantly having to get Snake to 170 or above to get these stocks out, when he's able to kill you at 90-ish, you're always going to be playing from behind.
Yeah, and that's the thing too. Inkling has to put a lot of work in to get those kills, whether it's a read option or a kind of just prediction. Snake doesn't necessarily need to work as too hard. You can kind of get some of those up tilts, some back throw dash attacks and stuff like that. So, but regardless, we are going into game number 2 back to Battlefield. So clearly something Colorondo said, look, it's not the stage, it's me, let's run it back.
Yeah. All right, starting good, getting some of those conversions that he's kind of known for around here.
Yeah, getting a little bit. Okay, does land the roller, the up smash. Oh my goodness, these grenades, man, has saved him so many times. But I think that's the thing. Colorondo, I think, really wanted that kill there. He's like, I'm committing to this.
He was charging that up.
Oh, he was charging, dude. He was fully up there. He's like, I'm getting this. So who knows? Oh,
and right at about 100, gonna seal that out.
Yeah, and again, ApolloKage, yet another stock where he's living till 160. So, just these kills are so tough to find in the grenades.
Another grenade saving him from an up smash.
Yeah, definitely no problem at all. And Strumpus coming in with the 42-person raid. Shout out to Strumpus, and shout out to the SLU crew for giving some love. So you shout out to him for the raid, and welcome as you guys tune in to grand finals right here. So you guys came in at the right time.
Yeah, Colorado, it looks like he's trying to slow things down. Kind of step back, throw more of those splat bombs, and just kind of, you know, maybe make AK kind of take an aggressive approach. Because right now, him trying to get in just doesn't seem to be working.
Yeah, it does not seem to be working. But, I mean, it is, relatively evened up here. I mean, Snake did live to 160. The back throw, not going to be able to take it. He is going to recover super high. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, he wants this up smash kill, and he has
really
been denied too many times.
He really does. He's like, at this point, please, I'll do what it's gonna take. But no, getting the kill regardless. Let's kind of see how the rest of this pans out. Colorondo kind of do what he can to get this kill. Again, 160. He's not dying. Snake lives forever. Let's see how much damage he can get. A nice forward air, getting up to 60%. The down air, okay. Not an option I was expecting, but regardless, a good one. And the
explosion ladder, not quite gonna kill.
Yeah, not quite. He is living still. 170 going off stage is Colorondo trying to do what he can, but not quite able to get it. 182 for ApolloKage. So he's really in this situation where he's just, the up tilt going to take it, and that's 2 games and looking like a really, really a favorable set here for ApolloKage.
Yeah, I mean, kind of like you talked about earlier, this stage is good for both of them for a number of different reasons. AK can, he can drop grenades from above, or he can do what he did right there and sit kind of in the middle of all the platforms and just be like, okay, try and approach me. If you come from above, up tilt. If you try and come up front, I'm going to have grenades and stuff just sitting there waiting.
Yeah, and exactly like what Globo said in chat, like he hit him with grenade there and it did 45%. So it's like he's finding these opportunities, but he doesn't have to do a ton of work. He can kind of play his snake game, play his projectiles, and it just works out so well in his favor.
All right, going to PS2, AK up 2-0. One more game and this seals it out for him.
Yeah, and let's see if PS2 helps. I think he was a little bit worried about this, but I think that's why he opted to go back to Battlefield, but we'll kind of see what happens.
Yeah, and then, so you kind of mentioned it in the last game, AK is a big fan of down air with Snake. He used it to kind of carry them towards the direction that he wants to kind of force them to, like he might use it to try and force them towards the ledge or even off stage. And I've even seen him once do down air to the left to a down air to the right. So he uses it as a combo tool, as a killing tool, pretty much as everything.
Oh, he's living. Good DI. 150, though. He's got to be so careful. And then Akita going to take the first stock. So AK getting a lead, and a really strong lead here in this game 3. Yeah, the funny part about the down air, too, he uses it out of shield, too, like quite often.
Yeah, I don't know what frame it is, but it's way too fast.
It's so good. I mean, oh my God, AK in the zone. He didn't even get touched. That was 0 to death. No?
Yeah.
Wow.
He's just looking to seal this out with a quick 3-0, get some money, go home, and get ready for his next tournament.
Yeah, he's a beast, man. He's playing so well right now. It is not looking good for Colorondo. I mean, you never know, but he's really going to have to put in some serious work to bring this one back.
They're not quite going to take it. All in those grenades, just kind of taking away any momentum he had there on that pressure.
Okay, yeah, and man, grenades have just been, his grenade usage in general is just so good, whether it be in his advantage state or even disadvantage. Like, he's gotten a lot out of grenade and disadvantage this whole game, so.
Managing to get that stock, not going for the up smash, not even trying to jinx it.
Yeah, honestly, AK is just playing super, super well. Let's see what Colorondo does, but it is not looking good, and this grenade damage, again, disadvantage state grenades, man, just working so well for him. The up air gonna sour spot. Let's see what the offstage option is.
He's at 142. The problem is, if he gets grabbed now, it's over. Because if he gets grabbed, he's at 160, which is the threshold for.
Oh, yeah, he's still living.
Untackable back air stage.
Yeah, wow. Congratulations.
Yeah. Apollo.